Welcome to Lizzie's Workshop. Today's video is part of the Inspiration Conspiracy Hop, and so I thought that I would do something short and sweet and fun. So I grabbed this calendar, and it's actually the box that my calendar came in, and it still is covered with the pictures that are in my calendar, and they are images by Mandy Lynn, Art in Motion. And I just love all these cute little vintage images, and I was wondering what to do with this because I didn't want to get rid of this piece of garbage because of all the cute imagery on it. So what I did is I cut out all those little thumbnail pictures, and then I ripped up some dictionary pages, and I thought we're going to make some ATCs. So I went through my box of pre-cut ATCs and I found sets of 3, and because there were 12 pictures for the 12 months of the calendar, I thought I'll make 12 little ATCs with those thumbnail pictures. So I grabbed out 3 or 4 sets of 3 pieces of the same paper, and I started laying things out to see how things would look and if everything would look okay. And then I separated them into sets of thumbnails that had kind of a similar theme to them. So I end up with one theme that is dresses, and I end up with one theme that is mostly flowers, and another one that is architectural kinds of things, and another one that is things in motion. So they are a set of 12 ATCs, but the way that they are all laid out and the differences between them, I laid them into sets of 3 instead. So once I have them all laid out, I kind of reorganized things a little bit because the themes that I had originally laid out didn't quite work. And then every single ATC got this. I covered it in matte medium, and it's just a golden matte medium. And then I took the ripped up dictionary page, and I only put the matte medium on one side because I want the paper to be able to absorb moisture. So I glued down 2 pieces of the dictionary page on each ATC, for all 12 of them. And then I went and grabbed my black Stabilo pencil, and that is water soluble as well. And I went around the edges of every single dictionary page, grabbed my water barrel brush and activated it. If you see there, I put the puddle of water in the center of the page, and then I went around it, and it kind of lets it have this newspaper kind of look to it. And once it's dry, it looks like this, kind of old-age newspapery. And then in my stash, I found a roll of this fringe. It's called Canvas Home Basics. And I thought, you know what, this is going to go perfect with this. It's just the right color because it's all neutral, right? And then I thought I'd grab some string and throw that on there, but string is never easy. I did not like how this was making me feel so frustrated, so I just took my tiny attacher and put a staple in it. And then I grabbed my golden heavy gel, and that's a matte as well, and I just layered it on like you're spreading butter on the back of the little square, and I added it right onto the center of that ATC. And then I kept on going with this set of ATCs. I'll only show you 4 that I made, and then I'll show you the whole sets that are complete. So this set is the flower series, and once they were all done, they looked like this. And I didn't put any words on any of them. I didn't put any stamping or anything around the edges. I can always do that later depending on what kind of swap I'm participating in. The next one, I just took this little bit of lace and I added on the 3D gel once again. And I love how the 3D gel is so easy to just add the cloth elements to it. I'm sorry, this was the golden heavy gel, but it's quite similar to the Art Basics 3D gel. And then I spread like butter and add the picture on. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to come back in and I'm going to add some staples to this. I don't think I recorded it, but I added 3 staples to the bottom right corner of the image and 1 staple to the top left corner of the image. And so once that's done, I'll show you the series of these 3. These are my favorite of all 12, this series, this set with the lace or the ribbon on it. And that was the architectural elements. So the next set is going to be dresses. And so I'm using washi tape, and I don't know where the washi tape came from. It's probably like a Michael's Special kind of thing. And so I went and intermixed this so that it went back and forth and so on. And then spread it like butter and add it on there. And then I added on some film strip washi tape as well. And once the washi tape's on, I just tuck it in underneath to anchor it. Now, I said that this video was part of the Inspiration Conspiracy Hop over with Shannon Green. And so once you're done watching my video, feel free to like it, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, any of those things that you might enjoy. And then click on the list link in the next link in the rotation list in my video description box, and that'll take you to the next video in the hop. When you get back to me, you've seen all of them that are within this one hop, and you can click the link that's at the bottom of the rotation list to see the next hop group. And Shannon has several hop groups going now, and they're always really interesting and exciting to see what people are coming up with. So like I said, I went and anchored all the washi tape in on the back, and then I just trimmed off the excess washi tape. And here's the series of dresses. There's the one dress hanging, or the group of dresses, and then there's one dress hanging in the window, and then there's the one that's hanging with the camera. So the next theme that I went for was things in motion. So I grabbed the burlap once again, and I added that in there because I wanted a little bit of extra texture to these little ones. And once again, that's the 3D gel, or the heavy gel from Golden. And then I spread like butter, and I add this on there. Now, this wasn't sticking very well because I couldn't, it was already full and on the bottom where I had put the gel, and so the top wasn't sticking the way I wanted it to. So I kind of improvised, and I took my tiny attacher and I wrote X's and O's. I punched out X's and O's on the ATC. And that I did that for all of them, and then I anchored it once more in the top right-hand corner of each image. And here's how they came out. Things in motion. There's the little bicycle, people walking, and her riding her bicycle. So here's the four sets. There's the flowers, there's the dresses, there's the bicycles and things in motion, and here are the architectural elements. Thanks for watching my Inspiration Conspiracy ATCs and Lizzie's workshop. Don't forget to join the hop.